Yes, what's up? I'm in a different car today, actually. I won't kill myself with anticipation. Intro in this one. I'm just gonna get stuck straight into it. The big day is here. We're gonna do the challenge. So this will probably be the last weight vest challenge vlog. Got big TK.
You ready?
Ish. So we're gonna get straight down there now into the new Farm Fitness Secret Woodland Gym and get this dispatched. And let's see what we've got. 20 kilo vest going on. Let's go. Hands are already absolutely calloused to all hell after digging some holes for the lovely Tom yesterday, so adapt tape on. I'd imagine 100 pull-ups with a 20 kilo vest is going to get a bit bloody anyway, but better safe than sorry.
Everyone knows all about my direction, and in my heart somewhere I wanna go there, still I don't go there. Everybody says say something, say something, say something, say something, say something, and say something. No, 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 all up in the rhythm of it. Baby, I'm looking for something I can't have. I'm looking for something I can't have. Baby, I'm looking for something I can't have. Baby, I'm looking for something I can't have. I'm looking for something I can't have. Baby, I'm looking for something I can't have.
Ladies and gents, that's all she wrote, mate. 20 kilo vest. Probably never again. You're on the 20 kilo next time, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm not skip at a 10 minutes.
It's been emotional. Obviously, I'll do some sort of epilogue later on. That feels cathartic. Thank you very much for coming on this journey with us. Well, that's that. There will be, and chances are at this point there already is, a full podcast recap of the entire challenge, the training for the challenge, performing the training itself, and my thoughts. Après. But just to close the blog, I'm just going to kind of truncate some of those thoughts. I thoroughly enjoyed that from start to finish. It gave me a really nice focus, but the entirety of my training didn't need to kind of circle around it. Obviously I'm in a fairly lucky position where I've been training for a long time. I've got an okay base, but it wasn't one of those things that required me to overhaul my entire training regime. I kept doing what I was doing. There was a little bit of supplementary stuff on a few of the days, and there was one day per week where I really focused on doing the, specific challenge training, as you've been following along with. But all in all, what I found was that didn't put too much pressure on me. It was almost like I had this focus, but it wasn't so all engulfing and kind of all encompassing that I started to think this is a little bit too much. It was just, I'm training for something in particular, but not everything rides on it, which I think is a really nice place to be in with your training. And if you can get into that place with other challenges and other parts of your training, then so much the better. But for me, the main thing was, just that. I didn't feel that overwhelming pressure that all of my training had to sort of coagulate and work together to produce this end, which I found just absolutely amazing. I talk all the time, probably too much, and I use this metaphor of the motorway versus the country roads, whereby the country roads are taking the scenic route towards somewhere, and it's much more enjoyable. But when you have a particular goal, or in the case of the metaphor, when you have a destination you want to get to at a certain time, then sure, hop on the motorway. And I don't know, I feel like this was somewhere in between. I feel like I was still meandering and enjoying myself, and I wasn't on that foot down, 70 miles an hour, one straight road, laser focus. But maybe on an A road. It's quite a masculine sort of metaphor there, wasn't it? But yeah, I would encourage anyone off the back end of this challenge to set yourself something bigger than a micro goal, but something that's not huge. We're talking something bigger than, I want to get 10 strict pull-ups, which is a great admirable goal, by the way, and smaller than, I want to lose 25 pounds or whatever it may be. Something that's got an end date, but it's not really subjective. It doesn't, you know, when you get to that end date, it's how you perform on that day versus whether or not you actually kind of make it by that date. And that's why that's why I think things like marathons and stuff like that are absolutely fantastic, because they give you that. The marathon's perhaps too much because you've got to focus so much of your training on it, but you bring it down a level, and that's kind of where I see the Bulldog Gear Challenge sitting. So, you know, pick a date and do the challenge. Do this challenge we've just done. Do Murph and aim for a particular time. But I really think there's a huge benefit in having these slightly bigger than micro but slightly smaller than macro goals, and just aiming at them, but not so single-mindedly that you're consumed by it. Guys, I want to say a massive thank you for having watched through these vlogs. If you took part in the challenge, then that's 2 thumbs up. And just everybody who interacted, everybody who even just wished us well on the day, or just dropped nice comments on the video that went up on social, you're all legends. And this is the end of this. This is the end of this series, I guess. Let's start working on season 2. Thanks a lot.